Well, today's Easter, and I wanted to share this with my newfound friends on YouTube channel, and I really appreciate the ones that wish me happy birthday, and so I wanted to make this little video. Like I say, this is the 16th day of April. On this day, 1950, this non-typical individual hit the earth running, and I've been running ever since. And I want to show you the deer that we found up here, and I'll show you a little video of that. There was the deer we found together, the shed antlers. Got him mounted, and that's pretty cool. And like I said, I didn't have to kill that deer, and none of these deer in this cabin, these sheds, matching sets, have all been found on this property within, oh, I'd say 2,000 feet. Here on this wall, here again, these deer here were found. That deer right there was found on Valentine's Day. Me and Deb found it together. This was the first matching set we found on the farm. We found that together. I found this 10-pointer right after a snow on the 7th day of March in, I don't know, 2000, I'm saying, going to say 13. And I found this particular guy in February also. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shed matching sets found on this property. But I want to show you the most important. Right there, that's the most important. Finding those 2 little spike bucks with my grandson underneath of that. That's the biggest and the greatest set I've ever found. Now let's go outside and enjoy the day. Easter Sunday. Here we are. And guess what? I ventured down here. My little grandson last year, if you remember right on Earth Day, I had to carry him down to this pond. And now he's walking. And that's the greatest gift I could have. So they're down here enjoying the efforts that you've seen us put together. And I encourage all you land managers and landowners to stay the course and create your own little slice of heaven here on earth. And if you set a goal, stay the course. And here's my little buddy. Now he can walk to his grandpa. We walk over here. Grandma, here he comes. He's got his legs under him. Come on, buddy. Come on over to Grandpa. That's the proudest moment in my life right there. That's quite the deal. Carry him down here last year, now he can walk. You're going to take over for his grandpa.
Check it out.
Now here's what Grandma, this is what land management's all about. Easter Sunday, Grandma and grandson, grandson getting these, now folks, it don't get no better than that. He said, oh, I don't know if I like that. But that, all that work, and you've seen it from day one. And here's Grandma trying to catch and release. And that's not the biggest fish, but it's our fish out of our pond. And we created something that wasn't there. So, like I said, to all you people out there that are working on that, stay the course. And we didn't have that little boy in 2010, and now we got a new little future. And I don't know if he's going to learn how to swim in that pond. We'll have to keep a leash on him. You talk about clover. Yeah, that clover is really greened up now. It wasn't too long ago we got clover, alpha rack, and chicory in there, and it's really taken a hold. Well, they're going to walk down to see the remnants of Donnie's little tree. We got to plant him a new tree, because the deer in Clark County must have liked his little tree as much as I liked it, because they really consumed it. It, yeah, that's the remnants a year later after Donnie's tree. We'll plant you a new one, bud. The deer got into that one. I didn't think they would get after that little tree, but they sure did. But now we just have to plant him a bigger tree. Oh, Earth Day's just around the corner. Well, look at that walking now. No baby carriage for him. Yep, land management 101. People might criticize my way of doing things. That's all right. I'm one callous, hard-ass bastard, and I'll do it my way every time, the non-typical way, and come out in front of them anyhow. But for you people that follow my channel, you can see the results of our effort. And that's my main thing, is trying to stimulate in your mind that you can do the same thing with the determination, financial investment, and good old plain hard work. Yeah, now what I'm going to show you is the results of what some of that mowing did and clear cutting. And when I left here, it looked pretty extreme, but that was back in March, and here it is the 16th day of April, and the sun's got in here, and I put some grass seed in here, and trying to get some new growth going and cut down trees, and here's the results. Now, the last time you seen this, I was in here with that brush cutter, opening this up, cutting trees down. I got new grass seed germinating in there. I got some weed bank that naturally growed in here, but that's all right, because that's how I want to get it real thick cover of grass and weeds in here, so the deer will bed in here. But as you can see, just in less than a month, what we've done, we took this from bare dirt, and we've got green vegetation growing on it, and the sunlight's in here now. We're taking out trees, and it'll just stimulate the growth just that much more, because what was in here was that Molliflower rose. And if you look over on that far south slope over there, we did it over there extensively, and it's just brilliant green. And like I said, make the commitment, follow it through, and you can do it too. I have no pro staff credentials. I'm not holding my head up high above anybody else. I'm just showing the common man with the American Yankee ingenuity spirit, putting your back to the plow. You can do the same thing. And it doesn't, like I want to make this thoroughly clear. This has nothing, absolutely nothing, with killing anything. I want to stimulate the entire habitat and give everything that lives out here a better place to live. And if I kill a deer, so it be. But that's not my main objective in food plotting. That Alpha Rack Plus has really taken off. Remember, it was eaten clear to the ground, and it was an exceptionally dry fall last year. But now, since the last week of March, and this is the 16th of April, we've had 4.5 inches of rain here on this farm. So like I said, you can do everything right. Without the rain, you won't make grain. But it's always been that way. But a little more sunlight, that stuff will be knee high in no time at all. Got a few dandelions in it, but basically it's weed free. You know, I talk a lot about growing food plots to grow things. And I assume, as things go in life, if I totally was engrossed in growing food plots to kill things, I probably wouldn't have the success of growing food plots that I have for growing food plots for growing things. Because I don't want people just to get caught up in the idea that growing food plots is the only way they're going to harvest a deer. That's totally wrong mindset. Grow your food plots to enhance the bug life that the turkey will feed upon, that the coyote will feed upon the turkey, the bumblebee, the butterfly. You've heard it all. That's what you grow the food plots for, is the overall enhancement of the ecosystem in your area. And it doesn't mean that you're going to harvest, kill, whatever, an animal. And some people are going into this food plot ideology with it's an aid to kill something. No, it's not. It's just an aid to have more wildlife visit your property, no matter how big or how large. But it does not mean that you're going to be any better hunter or you're going to kill anything better than the guy without the food plot to have on his place. So I want to make that real clear. My food plot videos are for growing and enhancing the overall habitat. They have absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing, to do with killing anything. I can kill all the white-tailed deer that I want with my woodsmanship skills. I do not need food plots, and I don't seek that as an edge. I just seek it. The food plots I seek is an entertainment of seeing the diversity in wildlife that I drew to a certain area here in Clark County. They can come and leave at their own free will, and that's how I want it. So like I said, as I look over my shoulder at this pond, it was nothing but a cattail swamp. I was accused of killing the frogs by one viewer. Well, I've enhanced that frog population quite a bit, plus the fish population. Sometimes you got to go backward to go forward. And sometimes you got to be willing to give to receive. And on this Easter, Jesus gave his life for us to receive humanity. So let's get on board and respect what he gave his life for. Well, that's it from the non-typical Norwalkian. 67 years old today. Another day older, but I sure in the hell ain't deeper in debt. So, thanks for your subscriptions and your viewing. It's been a pleasure to share my adventures with you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Donnie. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Yay!
Block candle. Ready? 1, 2, 3.